Are you wondering where the best place to live at Lake Tahoe is? Many people have asked me that question over the years. Today we'll take a look at some of our regions. I'm Franky Watson with Chase International, and I love helping people buy and sell properties at Lake Tahoe. If you have any questions at all, please email me or call. I'd love to help you. Most of the people that come to look at Lake Tahoe have been here before, so they have a pretty good idea of an area they want to be in. If someone comes and they've never been to Tahoe, then we give them kind of the grand tour so they can get a feeling for the different areas and decide which feels most comfortable for them. 20 years ago, clients wanted to buy a property in the Tahoe City area. So after looking and not finding anything they liked in their price range, I suggested we go over to Truckee, where there were newer homes for less money than in the basin. So we went to Truckee, they found the perfect cabin, and they still own that property today. Deciding where to live is very personal for each person. Most who come to Tahoe have been here before and have a general idea of where they'd like to be. For those that have not been here, we give them a tour of various areas so they can get a feeling for the communities and then make kind of a decision where they might like to explore. Let's start with Truckee, about 15 miles north of Lake Tahoe. You may have heard of Martis Camp, which is our most expensive subdivision. Fabulous properties and wonderful golf course community, continues to do very well. Contrast that with Donner Lake, which is one of our oldest communities, with wonderful cabins that have been here for many, many years, as well as newer construction. Then we have Tahoe Donner, which is our largest subdivision with 6,000 lots. Pretty well populated by now, with both second, vacation homeowners as well as full-time residents. There is a lot of choice in our area. Between Tahoe City and Truckee, we have Squaw Valley Alpine Meadows Ski Resort, the beautiful Truckee River that also has home sites. Then we have North Star, which is on the way between Truckee and Kings Beach on the shore of the lake, that has a beautiful Ritz-Carlton hotel, as well as wonderful older homes and brand new condominiums and townhomes. In Truckee, we have great restaurants, fun shops, historic downtown Truckee, the railroad station, and lots of activity. It's a hub of activity for people who live in all the communities that are within easy driving distance of downtown Truckee. Our second location is the north shore of Lake Tahoe that runs from Tahoe City over to Kings Beach. This area has lots of neighborhoods. It has condominiums, both on the water, off the water. The commercial activity in Tahoe City includes restaurants, shopping, services, gas station. Then we go to Carnelian Bay, where there are more restaurants, and into Kings Beach, where you have Safeway and other restaurants and shops and lots of things to do. Kings Beach is one of our oldest communities and has probably some of our less expensive homes on the North Shore. From here, we'll go to Crystal Bay and Incline Village, which are in the state of Nevada. For those of you who can move your residence to Nevada, there are definitely tax advantages, no personal income tax. But it has to be your primary residence, and California is very, very particular about anyone leaving the state. They want to know where they're going, and you have to really jump through a lot of hoops to establish your credibility as a resident of Nevada. Crystal Bay has got interesting terrain. It's very steep with lots of granite, provides nice views for many people, and there's not much commercial there. There are 3 casinos right now. Also Calneva that Larry Ellison bought. Everyone's waiting to see what's going to come of that old lady that has been sitting pretty dormant for several years now. Now we'll go on to Incline Village, where we have the most expensive stretch of lakefront properties around the lake. Some call it Billionaire's Row. In contrast, though, there are plenty of condominiums and lots of homes that are way less expensive and cover a broad range of cost. Incline gets its name from its terrain. As you can imagine, it goes quite a ways up the hill. And the Highway 431 goes from Incline right over the mountains to Reno. So that's a nice convenience for people living at that end of the lake. This community is very special because it has its own private beaches, 3 of them, that are for homeowners only. There are also 2 golf courses, one a championship 18-hole, a bowling alley, a beautiful rec center. These facilities are open to the public, but as a homeowner, you do get discounts on the rates. The commercial offerings include a couple of grocery stores. Big one is Rayleigh's, and I swear you can furnish your whole house from that store. Then we have restaurants and shops. They're kind of scattered throughout the community. And there's also a beautiful Hyatt hotel with a lovely waterfront restaurant that is very, very enjoyable. If you like this intel, be sure to subscribe. On to our 4th location, which is the East Shore of Nevada, most of which belongs to the state. That's a story I'll tell you another time. The first residential area we come to is Glenbrook Resort. It was a property owned by the pioneer Bliss family for many, many years, and now is a composite of beautiful townhomes and residences in a very quiet community. It's gated. It has a private golf course, 9-hole golf course, no commercial activity here, just a beautiful, quiet, very peaceful area that is enjoyed by full-time residents as well as vacation homeowners. As we go down the East Shore, we pass by beautiful lakefront estates, as well as neighborhood communities both above the water and along the shore. There's very little commercial until we get down to Zephyr Cove, where there is Safeway shopping and some restaurants, and then we get to State Line, where there are several of the larger casinos that also have nice entertainment, which is really kind of fun. Our 5th area is South Lake Tahoe, California, and South Lake Tahoe is really the oldest community, I think, on our lake. And it has lots of restaurants, lots of beautiful beach, shopping of course, and lots of cabins. So this probably has the biggest concentration of old cabins at Lake Tahoe. Also here is Heavenly Valley Ski Resort, which is very popular. It's next to Squaw Valley, Alpine Meadows. It's the largest ski resort in our area. The 6th area is the West Shore. Some call it Tahoe's best shore, but that's very personal and not everyone would agree with you. It is a beautiful area, a lot quieter in the southern part of the West Shore than it is as you get closer to Tahoe City. Again, beautiful lakefront estates. There are some condominium developments on and off the water, lots of homes. We have some commercial in the little town of Tahoma, and then we go up to Homewood, where there is a ski area, a lovely old ski area, and then on up to Sunnyside, which is a resort and very popular in the summertime for outdoor seating and music, and then we go on up into Tahoe City. There are trails for hiking, biking, and walking all around the region. So regardless of where you are, you'll have a very easy access to any of these trails, and they're improving them and developing them more and more all the time. So there you have it, a brief tour of our Lake Tahoe region. I'm Franky Watson with Chase International, and I love helping people buy and sell property at Lake Tahoe. If you have any questions at all, please contact me by phone or email me. I'll be happy to answer anything I can. It all depends on you and your lifestyle. We have something for everyone. Now, if you'd like to see a fabulous lakefront estate, take a look at this video. My next segment will address the challenges of living in our beautiful area. So don't forget to tune in. If you like this intel, please subscribe.